Hello, welcome to episode 3 of Getting Through It, the series where I try and play every single game in my games collection. Look, I know there's been a pretty big gap between now and the last episode, but look, I promise my collection has not grown at all. Like, you have to believe me, like, there's no evidence to suggest, but, like, it hasn't grown. I mean it. It really hasn't grown. Like, please! But look, I wanted to start this year off in a big way. This YouTube channel is very important to me, and I can't wait to put way more effort into it this year. So please, if you liked the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing, as I have a lot more videos like this coming out this year. But if you're not familiar with Getting Through It, this is a series where I try and get through every single game in my PC gaming library in alphabetical order. So the rules are as stated. I have to play every game for at least 45 minutes, I have to give each game one pro and one con, and I have to enter everything completely unbiased. So, with all that bloody rambling out of the way, let's get into it. Opening the year strong with a modern take on a great classic. For those of you who don't know, Age of Empires 4 is a real-time strategy game about building a little empire, collecting resources, and then building an army to destroy an enemy empire, usually. Just as I love 2, I do in fact love 4 as well. Essentially, it's the exact same game as 2, except with a massive graphical upgrade, and I think there's new, unit abilities, but I'm yet to try that out. Each factions are definitely more distinct than 2, I can say that much. I'll be honest, I really suck at these games. I'm not sure if I made that clear in the last video. I love this genre, but I am awful at it. Here I am, getting my asshole kicked in by an enemy only on the second easiest difficulty. Oh my god. This has gotta be it, right? No, that's gotta be it. Nah, that's it. I have to surrender. Jed surrendered. I always want to get into the campaigns of these games, but I just can't. It's like my brain can't comprehend them. I'm really not sure why. All that being said, I'm real glad this game is as good as it is. I remember being real worried they'd mess it up, but it's actually real solid, despite it not having the crazy pipes music from 2, or even the skeleton bodies from the original 2, which that's honestly my 2 biggest gripes. I miss those skeletons, man. They were my favorite. Any game where you can make a million little men and then send them off for big fights is an amazing game in my books. And everything in this game is as intuitive as it is in 2. The combat looks and feels great, and I love all the little extra details they put in the animations and all the little improvements in the gameplay. Like how the scouts now gather up the sheep, and how if you select a whole lot of units in one go, you can select them each individually from this little menu down here. I just think that's brilliant and really makes the game feel a lot nicer. I can only highly recommend this game. It's really good. I haven't delved as deeply into this at this point as I want. I've only done a little bit of the first campaign, and I think it feels nice. Like it's trying to slowly teach you the game in a way that's also trying to teach you some history, which can either be really boring or really interesting, and here I think it's definitely the latter. I really like these FMV videos. I think they're kind of funny, but I also like this light silhouette art style they're going for. It makes it feel really modern and fresh. Anyway, this game I reckon is about as solid of an entry as 2. If we give it some time and let them kind of introduce more factions and kind of more environments and stuff like that, I really think this game will be quite exciting. So I really got to give it a solid 8 out of 10. Yeah, I won the game. I have a victory, I won the game. A 5. Amazing at the game. Yeah. I'm amazing at it. I love the game. I'm so good at it. Here we are again. Another bloody game named Age of Blank. This Age of game is about ancient mythology. Again, this game is essentially a clone of Age of Empires 2, but upon further inspection, it's actually far more asymmetrical, which I didn't realize until right now. Now, something I want to start with here is the graphics, because this game is fuck ugly. In a way, I find graphics like this really charming. It reminds me a lot of Empire Earth, which was a game I played the shit out of as a kid. I love these kind of blocky models and awful textures. There's something really kind of cute and funny about it. Especially like as it ages, it just gets cuter and cuter to me. But this game to me kind of leans much more to the really ugly and off-putting side of that scale. Both skirmish or whatever matches I played, the floor has this disgusting puke yellow color, which is just it's just so unfortunate. And I think this UI, like, it's really low res, and it's quite off-putting to me, which really doesn't help this game hold up in any way. Because gameplay-wise, I had a really fantastic time with this game. There's a bit more to think about given that each faction worked extremely different to one another, and also the unit count feels much lower, so you really need to think about the dynamic of all your units and put a bit more time into producing the correct ones. Again, I'm so awful at these games, so I kept the computer on easy. But regardless, this game still felt like a really fun challenge, and I could see myself delving a lot deeper into it. Because I didn't do the campaign, obviously, but after kind of going into this a bit more, I can see myself playing this campaign and trying to get deeper into it. But also, it takes a lot to get there, but spawning this massive giant dude that's ready to stomp and do big violent murder will never not be immensely fun to me. It's a pretty big aspect that I'm a massive fan of. I believe there's some rumor about a remaster or something of this game being made. I'd love to see it, to be honest. I think there's a lot here that can be explored, and I think a massive graphical update would absolutely bring this game to life. I really hope this rumor is true because it's something I'd love to see soon. I'd be way into it. But all that being said, I have to give this version of the game like a strong 7. Hopefully a remaster or something like that would bring this closer to a 9 for me. Look, there's a skeleton, alright? You see it? You see? That's what I like. I like a little skeleton. That's what I like to see. Here we are with Age of Blank 3 and 4. This one, for some reason, is called Age of Wonder. But here's the big difference, is that they're no longer Age of Empires clones, but instead Civilization and like XCOM clones, I guess. So I'm covering both of these in one clump because frankly there isn't enough to say about them individually. Maybe this will upset some people, I don't really know, but they're both basically the same game, except Wonders 3 is medieval fantasy and Wonders Planetfall is sci-fi fantasy. I'm sure there's more differences between them than that, but I'm really not going to go into that great detail of these games that I don't really like. In these games, you're essentially trying to kind of build up a civilization, right? Except when it comes to combat, you can choose to engage in this kind of XCOM style turn-based combat, which frankly, I do not enjoy. I know a few games that try to pull this off, and I don't like it, to be honest. I understand the appeal and like almost fantasy of playing a heavy 4X game with this tactical turn-based combat, but more often than not, I get fucking sick of engaging with it after the first 2 like goes of it and end up hitting auto combat. There's a few games that are exceptions to this, but I'll get to those when I get to those. Look, I just don't have a lot to say and cover with these 2 games. I want to love this genre so much, but I never can. They're fun for a while, I enjoy the music and visuals and idea, it just doesn't engage me. I think I sum it up best in this clip here. It's strange playing these games, these turn-based kind of civilization builder games. I just feel like I'm always going through the motions. Like a thing pops up, I click it, I see what it's trying to tell me.
Happiness event in colony.
Yep, that's great. And then I just click, like I don't...
Operations available for priming.
I don't feel like I'm making a lot of like important decisions. It doesn't interest me right away. I don't know, it just doesn't... These types of games just don't quite work for me. Like this type specifically, the turn-based civilization builder games. I just feel like I'm going through the motions and clicking every notification that comes up. Like I'm just not a fan of it. I can't really get hooked by this. Wonders 3 is about a 5 out of 10 for me, and Planetfall is about a 6 out of 10. Look, it's no Alone in the Dark 2008, but it's pretty good.
I'm the light bringer! I'm the fucking universe!
Alan Wake is a third-person action game from the creators of Max Payne. It has a really fucking weird story and a pretty heavy emphasis on light versus dark. Like, for example, you have to kill enemies by first showing them enough light or something. I don't know, it's weird. It's kind of weird. I've been dreading getting to this game, to be honest, because I feel like I owe it to talk about it for ages, but I've had an epiphany. I don't have to talk for ages about this game. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan. I think the combat is a lot of fun. I super love the story, but overall, I struggle to come back to this game because I know I'm never going to finish it. I find the levels kind of monotonous and repetitive, there's not a lot of variety in the combat, and the fact enemies are so relentless can get super duper tiring. There honestly never feels like there's going to be a lull sometimes, like it's just this endless onslaught of shit you have to take care of. You can't run away from enemies either. Like you think it's going to be the Silent Hill, oh you don't have to fight every enemy, but you do. If you don't, they'll fucking murder you easily. But I don't know, I usually enjoy my time with this game right up until I don't, which doesn't make any sense, but I'm sure at least one of you will know what I mean. It's good, fuck, I'm sick of this. That's how this game goes for me. Oh, also visually, this game stands up super well. Like I know there's a remaster that probably looks a million times better, but even this version to me holds up really well. Like I love all the light stuff. I love when the screen goes all wavy like this. It's cool. I could check out the remaster and talk about that because I'm sure I'd enjoy that more, but I can't be fucked. To me, this game's a very solid 7 out of 10. This, on the other hand, is certainly not Alone in the Dark 2008.
I don't have your stone, and fuck you anyway!
I'll be honest, I played and wrote the review for this game last year, and I cannot fucking be bothered playing it again and writing up something new. So I'm just going to read what I wrote last year verbatim. Here goes. Alan Wake's American Nightmare is a shittier version of Alan Wake. It's the same gameplay, but made to be way less stressful, with absolutely zero of Alan Wake's fantastic storytelling and atmosphere. This game feels like it's trying to be like the bro dude version of Alan Wake, given it has like this high emphasis on combat. Frankly, I really hate it. All the same mechanics are here, but they're so much easier and less satisfying. Like having to manage your flashlight battery is basically gone because of how fucking fast the battery recharges. I have no idea why the game even bothers giving you more flashlight batteries. They're entirely useless. All you do in this game is shoot enemies all the time, but with no story to surround it, like literally almost zero. I played 2 levels of this, and it felt like the quote-unquote story was there just because. As in like, I guess there should be a story type of shit. Also, the voice acting is really bad. Like, really bad.
I think you might have something that belongs to me.
Really?
A typewritten page?
Oh, yeah, that's weird. I did find a page like that. I don't even know where it came from.
I bet he got along with them just fine.
Yes. Yes, he did. All right, come on in.
Is there something we can do?
What he broke is essentially just a special camera, but we can't use the telescope without it. There's a replacement in my car. If you can get that to me, we're back in business.
Consider it done.
I have to shut this down. There's a problem with the automated clearance system. Somebody just interrupted the flow.
And the tasks you do here are so banal and bare bones that I wonder what the point is. There's literally nothing to this game. I have to wonder why it was made at all. It's just like this lazy shit version of an already fantastic game. I find it very, very odd. Like, I don't really like being this negative about things that people put time and effort into, but like, why did they make this? I just don't know. This is like a solid 3 out of 10. I really don't want to give any more breadth to this than I already have. I've been waiting years to see what this shit is. Like, years. Yep, there it is. Bit of construction going on, so you might catch a bit of that in the recording. Albion. 2 pixels on the screen. It's really going on. Like, I've probably edited this down, but this is fucking taking ages. Oh, right in. Oh, we're straight in it. I can't remember ever having dreamed in color before. What? Oh, okay. Sure. No, we're not straight in. What? What are you talking about? This is strange as well, as the mouse moves 1,000,000 miles and then won't go outside of this, like, border, which is really odd. Do you really want to start a new game? Like, are you sure? Oh, here we are. It does go straight to this. That's so strange. Look at that. Look at him go. Look at him move. He's a fast-moving guy. Examine the bed. A cat. What? Huh? A cat. Oh, a cot. Fucking hell. When Tom goes out into the corridor, he sees Christine, his girlfriend, approaching him. Where is she? Oh, there she is. She's a damn hottie. Whew, look at that. Excuse me. She's a damn... what kind of game is this? That's my question. I'm getting point-and-click vibes, but visually it looks more like an RPG. Video data not available, comm connected, text mode active. Oh my Christ. That's too much to... I'm not reading that, boys. His name's Snoopy Beagle. Are you referencing Charlie Brown in your sci-fi adventure game? Are you serious? I'm gonna kill those fucking construction workers. I'm gonna murder them in cold blood. I have no idea what this game is gonna be like. Is it gonna have, like, turn-based combat? I honestly have no idea. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, Driscoll, everything is ready for your flight. I think I'm gonna end up crash landing on a planet, right? Look at that. Me and the boys. No, losing control. Hold tight. We're going down. There's no purpose in delaying it. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, we're back here. Alright. Because I've gone unconscious, you know. It's like an explosion, so I've had that dream again. Flight, the shuttle was already there. Is already planned. Pain. Something's wrong. Something isn't right. More pain. That was taken straight from Dune. So. Oh Christ. Oh no. Come on. Why? God damn it. Why? This is Yep. So much talking. Like it's. I don't know if I can handle this for 45 minutes. I really don't. Here, we're gonna talk to the chief. Oh, an irritating water sound happening. It's so... Alright. God. I don't remember how I got this game. I can't remember... Like, did I buy it? I might have bought it? I honestly don't fucking remember at all. Did I buy this game, or did I get it for free? I don't know. If I spent money on this, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to my past self for losing money on this. What? What the hell's going on? What? What? What's happening? Oh, I hate this. Oh, this is frightening. Why is it gone first person? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, this is no good. This is awful. I'm gonna have a panic attack. This is frightening. This is frightening to say the least. What's going on? Why can't I see the exit anymore? Oh, I suddenly feel very anxious. This is tremendously awful. This is the worst experience I think I've ever had in any video game. There's the door. That gave me some real agita. Yep. Oh, God, please. Alright, so admittedly for this next part, I did not fucking read the text here properly at all. And instead of going the door directly behind me, I thought I had to follow this guy off screen, which I thought was so stupid. But now, it appears I was the stupid one, so keep that in mind. What's going on? Where am I going? I want to have an aneurysm, like I literally am. He was like, I'll lead the way, and then just walked off in an indeterminate direction. Everyone's getting tired. What are you talking about? Fuck, I'm sick of this. I'm so sick of this. I have no idea how long I've been playing this, but I'm over it. I'm completely and utterly over it. Where am I fucking going? Where the fuck am I going? I can't believe the game would tell me like everyone's tired. As if I'm not having that exact same issue. Yeah, I know. What am I gonna do about that? Nothing. This is a nightmare. This is a never-ending nightmare. Yeah, you keep telling me that. I'm in the middle of a crisis. Okay, I didn't comment on it, but the thing about this game is that there's so much fucking noise all the time. The music is not like coherent, nice music. It's like a series of bleeps and bloops that fucking ring in my head the whole time. This is stimulation overload, the game, almost as much as Majesty. I don't know if I can be fucked getting to the combat. Like, I'm just being driven insane by this. I don't know how long I've been playing, but like, I can't, physically, I can't handle this fucking game anymore. I really, really cannot. And that's gonna be that. Am I gonna do pros and cons? Who knows? Pro. Looks nice for the time, I guess. Cons. Everything else. Literally everything else. What's the rating? I can't really rate it. I haven't played enough of it. I don't want to play enough of it. 5 out of 10. Now, this is sort of a wet fart to end the episode on, but Alien Breed is a series of games that go like this. Now, this is what I call a trilogy of comfort games. They don't challenge you too much, the graphics hold up relatively well, the gameplay is fun but requires no thinking at all, and each game will take you around 5 hours or so to beat. They're good, alright? I like them. It's hard to criticize something that's so inoffensive and fun to play, but like it's really nothing special, you know? I'm not rushing out the door to tell my partner about Alien Breed, and I cannot imagine ever somebody excitedly telling their friends like, bro, Alien Breed 3's coming out, it's so hype! It's just not, that doesn't happen. There's nothing wrong with that, you know, like not every game has to be the most incredible thing in the world. But what is wrong with it is in its current state, I'm getting a lot of this. Oh, you're kidding. Oh boy. Oh, you're kidding. Now, maybe there's a fix, but the frequency of crashes makes it a little difficult to get invested. Beyond that, though, there's literally nothing else to say about these games. I simply like them. And the 3 games, they're exactly the same. There's no point of comparison between any of them. Like, they're the same game apart from the story. Which, you know, sometimes stupid, mindless shoot game is exactly what you need. These games are very solid 7 out of 10 games, which is one of my favorite genres, frankly. Thus ends episode 3 of Getting Through It. What a strange collection of games it's been. Like, honestly, getting through this episode has been like a slog, to say the least. So, I apologize that it's taken so long to release. I promise the next few Getting Through It's hopefully won't take too long, but I guess we'll see. If you liked the video, please leave a like and remember to subscribe, as I have a lot more exciting content coming out this year, including loads more game dives. I'd also quickly like to mention my music. Any and all music you hear in the editing of this video is written and produced by me, which, like, a lot of it is also on Spotify, which I have linked in the description if you want to hear any of it. Though I'm thinking of releasing an album dedicated to all the music I've made specifically for my YouTube videos, so if that interests you, please let me know in the comments. Anyway, I'll see you next time when I've got an even fucking stranger collection of games to try and get through. I'm looking forward to it. See ya!